Hey there, true believers. Rain Kisaragi with something completely different. There's health and safety information. It's always a good sign. It's made by intelligence systems. Tell me that I don't think it exists anymore. That's always good. Welcome to Let's Play. I'm gonna beat the title screen this time. Welcome to Let's Play Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones for the Game Boy Advance. It's the brand new Let's Play. This is a more tactical RPG. It's a little less twitch reflexy like Mega Man, and I feel like in my usual lack of sleep and exhaustion addled state, I could feasibly play this game a little bit better than I can Mega Man. So that's why I opted to do this instead, and because I've wanted to do a Fire Emblem for a while, and I picked this one, The Sacred Stones, because I like this one. And of course, we have the option of starting a new game. There's also extras, but I don't think I have any. Nope, I have set the sound room. So, beginning with a new game, I suppose. Then, the way that this is going to work, I'm going to going to do this here. Every map or like big long cutscene will have its own video. So this is going to be this introduction section up to the first map is going to be its own video, and then the first map will be its own video, and then every mission will be its own video. It's just easier for like archiving this way. It's just me being me trying to help people who want to see certain parts of the game. See, I'm trying to be helpful. We're going to play on easy just because it explains the it gives the tutorial to the thing. If this is not cool that I'm doing it on easy, then, well, pardon. I can bump it up to normal, probably. No in-game hints will be provided for experienced players. That's good. And difficult is for people no instructions at all and things are hard. Let's not do that. Let's go with easy, because easy gives the tutorials, and if I forget any mechanics, the game will cover for me. We have 3 whole save slots. I'm going to probably use all 3 of them throughout this one playthrough, so it's good that we have these. And we're at the prologue. In an age long past, evil flooded over the land. Creatures awash in the dark tide ran wild, pushing mankind to the brink of extinction. I was tried to read. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. The Sacred Stones. This is still more exposition. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. It's not actually 5, weirdly enough. In-game, we'll get to see how many there are. There are not 5. The hero Grotto and his warriors used the Sacred Stones to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the Demon King and sealed his power away and stuff. The darkness of prison, peace returned to Magville. We're in Magville, by the way. That's the world we're in. But this peace would not last, as it never does, because Fire Emblem is a game of war. There's no peace. Peace, what is it good for? Nothing in Fire Emblem. This is our world of Magville. Continent, not world, whatever. You know what I mean. Now, this series actually, bit of a fun fact for this. The series has been around in Japan for a very long time. It only came to the U.S. for the first time, I believe the first time at least, on the Game Boy Advance with the first Game Boy Fire Emblem, which I am awful at. I'll be learning while I'm playing this one, but yes. So yeah, Fire Emblem. And then the first one took off, and they gave us every 1 cent. It's been awesome. I love Fire Emblem. This is where we're from. Ruled by Fado. Not going to try to pronounce that. I think it's Renai. I think, but I don't know. It's Renai. That's what I'm going to call it. Frelia by Hayden. So we have a warrior and a sage king. Is one of them a thief king? Probably not. Johanna. She's She's just Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. That's all we need to know about her. Okay, so we have our Priest Emperor. Where's our Thief Emperor? Where's he? Should be here soon. Stalwart Silent Emperor. That gives me no clues as to what he is. And his territory is massive, by the way. I think he controls most of the continent. The grotto. Yeah, but there's not just 5, there's more than that. Fair enough then. Oh, but don't worry, we'll have new tales of war. Don't believe that, this is Fire Emblem. Dark arts are always present. I don't know when that falls in the official Fire Emblem timeline, but, well. Hey, look at that, war all of a sudden. Good. See, I knew they were the biggest. It's huge. It's like half the country. That's not cool. I never would have guessed. The chapter's called Fall of Renais. I can't imagine why they attacked us. I'm guessing that we're in Renais, but ah, good. So we're just getting our asses kicked then. Cool. Christ. They had giant spearmen too. Look at it. They were huge. No wonder they're conquering us. Ah, good. Ephraim's gone. Wonder who we're gonna play as then. Maybe Ephraim, because I mean he's a prince, right? That's generally how this works. Good. Thanks, game. Hope. Thanks. There it is. Fall of Renais. Again. It's still falling. It's got a long way to go. Run, generic soldier men. They're just kicking our asses. Oh, good. They're already in our house. Cool. Actually, the way that this looks, I will not be making this introduction its own chapter. We'll get this exposition and the first fight in this video. Woo! Oh, good. So all of our troops are done, and Ephraim is gone. And good. So we're doing well, is what you're saying, random spearman. To die, apparently. Well, die. I will fight and die. It's supposed to just die. But just their arms. I don't want. I want to see fingers lifted. Who is this now? This girl. Who is this? Erica. Alright. Very well, thank you, game. I like it on you. Brings out the color of your eyes and hair. Oh, hello. Until he betrays us, just like our grotto allies did. I will be here and dying. That's all that you need to know, Seth. I don't believe so, but alright. Why is his hair green and her hair is like really bright blue? I was gonna say pretty blue, by the way. Just very blue. You can't, Erica, because. Get the hell out of here, Seth. Oh wow, they descended really quick. And they're in formation. Holy shit. No. Well, there's him dead. Oh, hello. Who are you? Yeah, Franz. Thank you, game. You're being very good about telling me who these people are as I meet them, as opposed to waiting. Bye, Franz. It was nice meeting you. I'm sure we'll never see you again. We're gonna see him again, don't worry. What's going on? Oh, crap! Oh, good. This guy's pleasant. Seth is dead, isn't he? Oh, we're in combat. Okay, good. And this is Volter, the Moonstone. It says it right there. Oh, good. This man is clearly a very nice man. Good job, Seth. Just good. Good! Well, you lived. That's a start. Good, you're a psychopath then. Alright. Good. He was a pleasant human. I'm glad that we met him. You know, you say this, they're gonna descend on us like something. Well, you say that. Seth's a good man. He's a very loyal and honorable knight. Because I would have stayed there with my dad, who's dead. Yes, he said it with his own words. It's almost like he was honest about it. Yeah, he still has 13 HP, though. He does have quite a bit. Yes, in this game, 13 HP is quite a bit of HP. I'll explain all the stats and everything once we get into the game, actually. It's only over half my health, it's but a scratch. Well, I guess we're off then, since you're not gonna let me fix you. Yeah, no, he's dead. Brother, no idea. Probably also dead. No, he's not dead. He's a warrior prince. He's not dead. That's a good point. They would both be very sad if Erica were to be wounded or kidnapped or something. She's gonna get wounded a lot through this game, by the way. She'll do a lot of killing, though. She will. She's gonna do a lot of killing. Border Mulan. I like that movie. Mulan, not Border Mulan, but... Alright, your journey begins with movement. Place the square cursor on Erica and press the A button. We could, or I could examine her quickly. Now, this is Erica, and this is Seth. Seth is substantially better than Erica, in every way. He's great. The only problem with Seth is... Let me see if I can do it. There it is. Right here. That is what is wrong with Seth. He's a paladin. Not because he's lawful stupid, but because he's a promoted unit. You see, in Fire Emblem, there are 2 levels, well, 3 in this game, but we'll get to that when we get to that. 2 levels of units in this game. Stage 1, and then promoted units. Seth is a promoted unit that you have no control over before he's promoted. Hence, pre-promote, because he was promoted before you had control. And that's actually a really, really, really big hindrance on him. We will never be using Seth because of that. We'll get more into that when I compare him to another similar unit in the next mission, I think. I think we get him in the next mission. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, back to Erica, who is almost as fast as Seth, actually. Almost as fast, and she has just about the same amount of skill, actually, so she's not that bad. Erica's pretty good. She doesn't have a lot of defense or survivability, but she's very fast and very skillful, meaning that she hits more often, skill, critical hits more often, also skill, speed, I think... Yeah, hit percentage, good. And speed, meaning she denies an enemy a second attack and gives herself a good chance of getting one herself. Okay. Strength is obvious. It's the damage you deal. It's a straight numeric value. Luck is... It helps a lot of things. I don't know the exact math behind luck, but it helps a lot of things. Defense negates damage, and resistance negates magic damage. So that's what the stats do. HP is pretty explanatory. It's HP. Now this is her combat stats. Right now, since she has no weapon, she only has an avoid of 23, which is very good. Seth has an avoid of 37 because he's a much better unit, and he has other stats. Attack is the amount of damage he's going to deal. It's the weapon's Might, the MT, plus his strength and then some other math to it. In this case, since there's no other math to do, it's just the weapon's might plus his strength. Hit is the hit percentage of the weapon added by a value of his skill, and crit is half of skill. So Seth is pretty good. But we're never going to use him because he's awful. Erica is our main character, and therefore she is a lord. Lords are always the main characters in Fire Emblem. That's just a thing. It's just there. But anyway, enough yammering about numbers and tutorials. Let's move. You can move anywhere within the blue area. Yes. Move the cursor to the flashing space beside Seth, and press the A button. All right. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll wait. You're going to have to kill a lot of people. Ah, good, a rapier. That's awesome. Rapiers are great. I'll explain why they're great in a second. You've received a rapier from Seth. All weapons have a durability rating. The rapier's durability is 40, meaning you can use it 40 times before it breaks. Once the rapier has been used 40 times, it will break, which is bad. Rapier is good. We want to have that as long as we can, within reason. Pay close attention to how many uses your weapons have remaining. Yes, it's very good for much better weapons. You get very late into the game. You definitely don't want to use them very much. Oh, good. There's peoples. They're just bandits, but alright. I think they're just bandits. I have a rapier now. Yes, she can fight, and she fights very, very well, actually. Yes, Erica is her version of the Lord class emulates my favorite class in the game, the Myrmidon. We'll get into them later. Red units are enemy units. You don't say. After all of Erica's party has moved, the enemy units will move. Yes, it's almost as if it's their turn or something. Each side takes turns moving, and then fighting until the battle ends. Alright, enemy phase. Oh no, combat's happening. Ah, good job, Bandit. See, Erica isn't very strong, but she will almost always hit twice against these low tier enemies. I stabbed him and I didn't get hit. Yes, there's a reason why Erica with her sword beats an axe, and I think the game's going to explain it in a second. Yes, there we go. On this map you need to defeat O'Neill, the enemy leader, to win. It's the guy with the shield on it. It's the guy with the shield on his body. That's always the boss. The objective is displayed in the corner of the screen. Your objective changes from map to map, which may change your approach. It's sometimes. It depends. Check your objective before deciding your strategy. Now, attack the enemy. I could, but I'm going to spend a moment looking at these guys. They are soldiers and they're fighters. They're not bandits. I'm wrong. These guys are awful. They have no ability to do anything except hit, and they don't die very easily. They have an axe. The reason why, because the game's not going to explain it at this point, the reason why Erica did well against the fighter, I'm going to keep calling them bandits just subconsciously because it's always the first enemy you fight in these games. The reason why she did good is because of the weapon triangle system. It's basically a rock paper scissors game between swords, axes, and lances. Now, sword beats axe, axe beats lance, lance beats sword. So Erica, using a sword, will always defeat the bandits. Well, more often than not defeat the bandits. It's time to attack the enemy. Place the cursor on Erica and press the A button. Alright. Select attack and press the A button, as opposed to the other options you have of not attack. So select your weapon, which is that. If you have multiple weapons, you can switch through them here, and you can see what they do to your stats for that combat. This is the combat information window. It's very useful. This is how combat's going to play out. You can see the combatant's HP and the amount of damage you will inflict. Yes, it's very helpful. We will be able to deal 7 damage twice, so 14. He has the chance of dealing 9 damage to us once, with a 39% chance. We have a 100% chance to hit him, so we will win this fight. It's just will we get hit and win this fight. Erica should do 7 points, and the enemy should do 9 if he actually hits. You see the X2 next to MT, right? Nope, I don't see that at all, game. This indicates that you will attack twice. Yes, because Erica's speed, there's math behind it. But basically, Erica's twice as fast as this guy, so she will attack twice. That's how that works. Erica's faster than her opponent, so she can strike twice in one turn. So, with 2 attacks of 7 points each, Erica will do 14 points of damage, and kill the bandit. Now press the A button to attack the enemy, the fighter, not the bandit. It's a bandit, okay? It's a Goron! And he misses. Good job, bandit. Die. Unfortunately, we've burned through a lot of our rapier, and I really would rather not burn through too much more than what I have. No, I'm going to fight, Seth, because you're ass. Oh, well, there you go, then. Good. But you just obliterated his entire life. I'm assuming I can, because since you're the boss of the tutorial, but, I mean... I'm not a knight, I'm a princess. Rain 2015. Oh wow, he actually did hit him. Oh, holy crap. Seth missed with an 88%. This is a very cruel lesson in this game. No matter how high your values, unless it's 100%, you probably will miss when you need to hit, because the game is bullshit. The game is mean like that, and it's one of the draws that makes Fire Emblem hard. This one's mostly worse than you let on. He was just hit by an axe. And now he's going to be injured. Again, apparently. Place the cursor on Erica, and press the A button. Alright. Move next to the enemy, and press the A button. Alright. Attack. Rapier. Combat information windows open again. No duh. Do you see hit displayed below HP and might? Yes, it's not 100, therefore we can miss. Really, hit is accuracy. Wow, I never would have guessed, game. Erica's hit is 94, so she has a 94% chance of hitting the enemy, which means she will probably miss, because this game is bullshit. Crit, short for critical, wow, also appears in this window. It's a 14. She has a 14% chance to critical. Enemies who have 1% have a 100% chance of critical. It's not an actual mechanic, it's just the bullshit of the game. Appears in this window. There's a chance to start lethal, dealing triple damage. Critical hits are amazing. Erica's crit is 14, so she has a 14% chance, which means she has a 0% chance of landing a killing blow, or triple damage. In this case, a killing blow. Yeah, there you go, 3 times. Critical attacks do 3 times the damage of normal attack. As I've already said, thank you. Press the A button to attack the enemy. We will not crit. We may miss. Okay, we didn't miss. And Erica was savaged. I don't know why she was allowed to do that. She wasn't scheduled to attack twice, but apparently she attacked twice. Whatever. Not gonna argue. We've gained 100 EXP, so it's time to level up. Level up is based off of a random percentile chance. Characters have certain growth patterns to their stats. Erica, I forget what her rates are, but she's gained over 100 points while leveled up. Yes. So you gain stats at random. Sometimes you can gain no stats, which is always fun. I love when I gain no stats and people are awful forever. Oh, it's the best. Gaining levels increases units' abilities and it makes them stronger. Good. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. For explaining all the things that I just explained in a much more timely manner. I was hit by an axe. Of course I'm hurt. My god. My wounds are just as bad as yours. I was hit by an axe, Seth. Collapses, right? Like Fire Emblem, it's not like that. When I get hurt, I actually get hurt. When you get hurt in the game, you get hurt for real. But who was a lion? I don't know who that is. Well, to a point. But words are still useful, and we'll explain how words are useful much later, when it's time to do things with words. I don't know. I've already told you that I won't, remember? Well, you're going to have to go a long time without being broken, then. In heaven. No, not in heaven. Well, that was that. The prologue is finished, so in the next video we'll continue on to the first mission, Chapter 1. So, hope you guys had fun with this. I will continue to read off the game's tutorials as I have, and I will continue to explain things myself in a much more timely and accurate manner. So, until next time, guys, hope you had fun, and I'll see you then. Okay?